Namaskar viewers, hello and welcome to Sansad TV. I'm Teena Jha. You're watching Question Hour. This show focuses on important questions raised by members in both the Houses of Parliament pertaining to issues of public and national importance. In the Rajya Sabha, members from various parties posed questions related to 10 ministries and sought responses from the respective ministers. Similarly, during the Question Hour in the Lok Sabha, members from diverse parties raised questions pertaining to 18 ministries, seeking responses from the respective ministries. Let's now take a closer look at some of the questions whose replies were tabled in both Houses of Parliament. Rajya Sabha member Neeraj Shekhar asked the Minister of Women and Child Development to state the details of schemes being run by the government for welfare of women in the country. The ministry in its reply informed the House that the government gives utmost priority to the safety, security and empowerment of women in the country. To this end, the government has adopted a multi-pronged approach to address the issue of welfare of women on a life cycle continuum basis for their educational, social, economic and political empowerment so that they become equal partners in the process of national development. This women-led development is essential for realizing the goal of a developed India or a Viksit Bharat by 2047. The Ministry of Women and Child Development is implementing centrally sponsored schemes in the country for the welfare of women and children. The details of the schemes are as under. The Mission Shakti aims at strengthening interventions for women's safety, security and empowerment. It seeks to focus on proposing strategies for improving convergence across ministries and departments and at different levels of governance. Mission Shakti comprises of two verticals, Sambal and Samarthya, for safety and security of women and empowerment of women respectively. The Sambal vertical is for the safety and security of women. It has the schemes of one-stop centers, women helpline, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao and Nari Adalat. One-stop centers are institutions located at district levels offering under one roof immediate help to women in distress such as temporary shelter, medical and police assistance, counseling and legal support. The Women Helpline 181 provides toll-free 24 hours telecom service to women seeking support and information. It is also integrated with Emergency Response Support System 112 for all emergency services, and its integration with all one-stop centers is currently in progress. Beti Bachao Beti Padhao is a mindset change program helping in generating awareness for valuing the girl child through multi-sectoral interventions. Nari Adalat is an experimental platform providing women with an alternative grievance redressal mechanism at Gram Panchayat levels by negotiation, mediation and reconciliation with mutual consent for speedy, accessible and affordable justice. The Samarthya vertical is for empowerment of women. It has the schemes of Pradhanmantri Matru Vandana Yojana, PMMBY, Shakti Sadan, Sakhi Nivas, Palna and Sankalp, a hub for empowerment of women. The Pradhanmantri Matru Vandana Yojana is a centrally sponsored maternity benefit scheme under which cash incentive of 5,000 rupees is provided directly to the bank or post office account of the beneficiary in direct benefit transfer mode for the first child. Cash incentive of 6,000 rupees is also provided under this scheme to eligible beneficiaries for the second child being a girl child. Shakti Sadan is an integrated relief and rehabilitation home for the women in distress situations and difficult circumstances. The Sakhi Nivas scheme, Working Women Hostel, is a demand-driven, centrally sponsored scheme under which funds are released directly to the states and union territories. It aims to promote availability of safe and conveniently located accommodation for working women in urban, semi-urban and even rural areas where employment opportunities for women exist. Palna scheme through daycare creche facilities provides safe and secure place for the children. Sankalp, hub for empowerment of women, serves as a vehicle to bridge the information and knowledge gap regarding schemes and facilities available for women. Saksham Anganwadi and Poshan 2.0. Under this program, Anganwadi Services Scheme, Poshan Abhiyan and Scheme for Adolescent Girls has been reorganized into 3 primary verticals: nutrition support for children below the age of 6 years, pregnant women, lactating mothers and adolescent girls, early childhood care and education, and Anganwadi infrastructure including modern, upgraded Saksham Anganwadi. Mission Vatsalya is a centrally sponsored scheme which is implemented through the states and union territories to deliver services for better outreach and protection for children in need of care and protection and children in conflict with law, which include institutional care and non-institutional care in a mission mode with the objective to support and sustain children in difficult circumstances, develop context-based solutions for holistic development of children from varied backgrounds, among others.
Lok Sabha member Lovely Anand asked the Minister of Railways details and present status of railway projects included under Bihar package by the union government and the details of the amount spent by the Indian Railways on the said projects so far.
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, बिहार बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण प्रदेश है और बिहार में जहां 11 वर्ष पहले मात्र 1132 करोड़ रुपए पर एनम बजट का एलोकेशन होता था, वहां प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने आकर बिहार के लिए रेलवे के बजट को 9 गुना बढ़ाकर 10,000 करोड़ रुपए का बजट दिया है माननीय अध्यक्ष जी। और ऐसे ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स जो कि कई वर्षों से लंबित थे, उन सब प्रोजेक्ट्स को प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में बिहार की जनता के बहुत पुराने जो लक्ष्य थे, पुरानी आकांक्षाएं थी, उनको पूरा किया। मुंगेर और पटना पे नए ब्रिज बने, कोसी जो कि श्रद्धेय अटल जी ने अप्रूव किया था, उसको आज प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने कंप्लीट किया। देखिए माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, आखिरकार तो प्रोजेक्ट को आरंभ करने वाले भी एनडीए और कंप्लीट करने वाले भी एनडीए, तो बिहार की जनता के प्रति न्याय केवल एनडीए ही कर सकता है, ऐसा बहुत स्पष्ट है। माननीय सांसद महोदया ने जो विषय लिया है सीतामढ़ी से सीवर प्रोजेक्ट का, इसके बारे में मैं आपको बहुत आनंद के साथ बताना चाहूंगा कि जो बागमती नदी पे ब्रिज बनना है उसका टेंडर हो गया है, जो कि बेकुली धाम शिवर में उसके लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण प्रोजेक्ट है। जमीन के अधिग्रहण के लिए 262 करोड़ रुपए जमा हो चुके हैं और काम बहुत अच्छा तेजी से चल रहा है। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, बिहार में और भी बहुत अच्छे काम हुए हैं। 98 स्टेशंस का पुनर्विकास किया जा रहा है, 8 वंदे भारत चल रही है, 5 अमृत भारत गाड़ियां चली है, 1 नमो भारत गाड़ी चल रही है, 218 फ्लाईओवर और अंडरपासेस बने। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, बिहार के प्रति रेलवे का संपूर्ण दायित्व है और बहुत तेजी से उसमें काम कर रहे हैं। माननीय सांसद महोदय ने जो शिवर सीतामढ़ी का प्रोजेक्ट का मुद्दा यहाँ पे उठाया है, बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट प्रोजेक्ट है ये, और इस प्रोजेक्ट के लिए 262 करोड़ रुपए ऑलरेडी भूमि अधिग्रहण के लिए जमा कर दिए गए हैं। काम बहुत अच्छा तेजी से जा रहा है और ब्रिज का टेंडर भी कर दिया गया है, जो कि बागमती नदी पे बनेगा, बेकुली धाम को जोड़ने वाला, और सीतामढ़ी शिवर नई लाइन प्रोजेक्ट के लिए 567 करोड़ रुपीस सैंक्शन किए गए हैं और इस काम पे इस प्रोजेक्ट पे तेजी से काम चल रहा है।
Rajya Sabha member Milind Muralidhara asked the Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship whether government has launched the AI for India 2.0 training program, if so, the objectives and components of the initiative. He also asked how this program is expected to empower the youth and promote AI literacy across the country. The ministry, in its reply, informed the House the AI for India 2.0 program was launched on 15th July 2023 on the occasion of the World Youth Skills Day. The objectives and components of the program are as stated below. Free online training in artificial intelligence and machine learning, special focus on vernacular accessibility, content available in 9 Indian languages, example Hindi, Telugu, Kannada, aimed at college students, fresh graduates, and early career professionals, especially from rural and non-English speaking backgrounds. This program, having been a tech platform, enabled tech learning in 9 vernacular languages, empowering the youth by providing them with the access to expert curated Python courses. The program had nationally accredited recognition. Lok Sabha member Praveen Khandelwal asked the Minister of Minority Affairs whether government has considered involving recognized market or trade associations as communication partners to spread awareness of schemes like Seekho aur Kamao, PM Vikas or Nai Roshni in urban commercial zones. The ministry in its reply informed the House that PM Vikas is a flagship scheme of the Ministry of Minority Affairs, launched by converging 5 earlier schemes, including Seekho aur Kamao and Nai Roshni. The scheme focuses on the empowerment of minority communities through skill development, entrepreneurship, leadership training for minority women, and educational support for school dropouts. The Seekho aur Kamao scheme, launched in 2013-14, aimed to upgrade the skills of minority youth of 14 to 45 years of age in modern or traditional sectors based on their qualifications, economic trends, and market potential. The objective was to equip them for suitable employment or self-employment. Since its inception, around 4.68 lakh beneficiaries were trained under the SAK scheme. The Nai Roshni scheme was a program launched by the Ministry of Minority Affairs, Government of India, aimed at empowering and building confidence among women belonging to minority communities. The scheme was initiated in 2012-13 with the goal of equipping these women with the knowledge, tools, and techniques needed to effectively engage with government systems, banks, and other institutions at various levels. To raise awareness about its various schemes and promote the cultural and economic contributions of minority artisans, the ministry had been organizing Hunar Haat under the Ustad scheme and now has been organizing Lok Samvardhan Parv under the PM Vikas scheme. These events offer artisans a platform to showcase their crafts and interact with the public. These events serve a dual purpose, preserving cultural heritage and fostering awareness of the ministry's welfare schemes among minority communities and the general public. Till now, the ministry has organized 41 Hunar Haat and 4 Lok Samvardhan Parv at various locations in the country, where an opportunity has been provided to artisans or craftspersons from the minority communities to showcase and market their handicraft and indigenous products and culinary traditions. Based on the sales data and comprehensive feedback received during successive editions of the Lok Samvardhan Parv, the ministry undertakes the improvement initiatives to enhance the impact and reach of the event. These improvements may include better infrastructure, improved stall layout, digital enablement for on-site sales, capacity building for participating artisans, and targeted promotional strategies. Additionally, to support self-employment and entrepreneurship, the National Minority Development Finance Corporation under the ministry provides enterprise development loans and also showcases the schemes being implemented by the government through the ministry. The PM Vikas integrates and builds upon the 5 erstwhile schemes of the ministry, including Seekho aur Kamao and Nai Roshni. The scheme incorporates key learnings and recommendations from the impact assessments of these earlier programs.
Lok Sabha members Alok Sharma, Dr. Bhola Singh, Mahima Kumari Mewar, and Kangana Ranaut asked the Department of Space about the details of the current status and key milestones achieved in the Gaganyaan program, including the scheduled timeline for India's first human spaceflight, the details of the long-term objectives of India's human spaceflight initiatives, including plans for establishing the Bharatiya Antariksh Station by 2035, and the details of the steps taken by the government to achieve its goal of sending an astronaut to the moon by 2040. Dr. Jitendra Singh, Minister of State in the Department of Space, informed the House about the current status and key milestones achieved in the Gaganyaan program. Listing the new developments, he informed that human-rated launch vehicle HLVM-3 development and ground testing has been completed. Propulsion systems for crew module and service module have been developed and tested. ECLSS engineering model has been realized. 5 types of motors developed and static tested. Orbital module preparation facility, Gaganyaan Control Center, Gaganyaan Control Facility, crew training facility, second launch pad modifications have also been done. A test vehicle developed for validating CES and flight tested in TVD1. Activities are currently in progress for TVD2 and IADT-01. Ground network configuration has been finalized. IDRSS-1 feeder stations and terrestrial links have been established. Regarding the crew recovery operations, the Minister informed that recovery assets have been finalized. Recovery plan has also been worked out. Regarding the first uncrewed mission, the Minister informed the House that C-32G stage and CES motors have been realized, HS-200 motors and CES-4 end-up to crew module jettisoning motor have been stacked, crew module and service module structure have been realized, crew module phase 1 checks have been completed. The human spaceflight program is aimed at fulfilling aspirations of an established spacefaring nation. The technological and manufacturing capabilities towards the goal of Viksit Bharat will hinge on a transformative shift in the national research and technology development landscape. After proving the basic capabilities for human space activities under the Gaganyaan program, the next logical step is to initiate the development activities for a human habitat or a space station in low Earth orbit to enable longer human space missions. In this regard, the long-term vision of the Indian Human Space Program includes Bharatiya Antariksh Station BAS by 2035 and Indian moon landing by 2040. Plans for establishing 5 modules of Bharatiya Antariksh Station by 2035, towards which approval for development of first module of BAS is obtained. The Ministry further informed that as per the vision envisaged by the Government of India to land an Indian on moon by 2040, the mission aspects, configuration of launch vehicle and orbital module systems have been taken up. So that's it from us on this program. Thank you very much for your time.